Welcome to the Financial Fluency Club, where we summarize best-selling finance books into easily digestible nuggets for you. Ever wondered why some people seem to build wealth effortlessly while others struggle to make ends meet? Today, we're diving into one of the most famous finance books of all time, Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. In just 5 minutes, we'll break down the core lessons that could change how you think about money forever. Ready? Let's go. Kiyosaki had two father figures growing up, his biological father, whom he calls his poor dad, and the father of his best friend, his rich dad. Poor dad was highly educated, worked a stable job, but struggled financially. Rich dad, on the other hand, didn't have a college degree, but became one of the wealthiest men in Hawaii. So, what made the difference? Lesson number 1, mindset matters. Poor dad believed in getting good grades, finding a secure job, and playing it safe. Rich dad believed in financial education, investing, and taking calculated risks. While poor dad said, "I can't afford it," rich dad asked, "How can I afford it?" This subtle shift in thinking is the foundation for building wealth. Your mindset is your greatest asset or your biggest liability. Lesson 2, the importance of financial education. Rich dad emphasized the importance of financial education. He taught that money isn't the root of all evil. Ignorance is. To become wealthy, you need to understand how money works, how to make it work for you, and how to keep it working even while you sleep. This means learning about investing, real estate, entrepreneurship, and taxes. Schools teach you how to work for money. Rich dad teaches you how to make money work for you. Lesson 3, assets versus liabilities. Rich dad's golden rule was simple. Know the difference between an asset and a liability. An asset puts money in your pocket. A liability takes money out. What does this really mean? Rich dad used a practical example. Let's say you buy a $40,000 car. It feels like an asset because it's a valuable possession. But if it costs you $500 a month in loan payments, plus $200 in insurance, and loses $5,000 in value every year, it's actually a liability. Now, compare that to a rental property. If you buy a small house for $100,000 and it brings in $1,000 a month in rent, while your expenses like mortgage, taxes, and maintenance total $700, that property puts $300 in your pocket every month. That's an asset. Rich people buy assets. Poor people buy liabilities, but they think they're assets. Lesson 4, work to learn, not to earn. Rich dad drilled this into Kiyosaki. Don't work for money, work to learn. When Kiyosaki had the chance to take a higher-paying job, Rich dad nudged him toward a lower-paying sales position. Why? Because mastering sales can open more doors than any fat paycheck ever could. Rich dad would say, too many people chase the next raise. But the real gold is in the skills you pick up along the way. He pushed Kiyosaki to learn how to sell, how to negotiate, and how to manage people. These weren't just business tricks, they were tools for life. Take this for example. Kiyosaki used his sales skills to close a tricky real estate deal. The key wasn't having the most money, it was convincing the seller to agree to terms that others couldn't. That's the power of learning over earning. Lesson 5, the power of entrepreneurship. Rich dad always said, why work 40 hours a week building someone else's dream when you can build your own? He believed that entrepreneurship was the key to financial independence. Instead of just earning a wage, he taught Kiyosaki to think like an owner. One of Rich dad's favorite strategies was turning problems into opportunities. For example, when a local laundromat was about to close, he didn't see failure. He saw potential. He bought it cheap, fixed it up, and then franchised the model. Suddenly, one laundromat turned into 5. That's the entrepreneur's edge, seeing what others miss. He'd always say, the tax code is written for entrepreneurs because they're the ones creating jobs and driving the economy. And that's exactly what he did, turning small ventures into big wins. Don't just work for a paycheck, create paychecks for others. So there you have it, 5 game-changing lessons from Rich Dad, Poor Dad that could flip your financial script. It's not just about earning more, It's about thinking smarter, investing in yourself, and making your money work for you. Remember, wealth isn't built overnight, but with the right mindset, you can start laying the foundation today. If you're ready to take control of your financial future, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs to hear this. And hey, drop a comment below. What's the first move you're going to make after hearing these lessons? Let's get that money conversation rolling. Your future self will thank you for starting today. Thanks for watching, and see you next time on the Financial Fluency Club.